Hi, my name is Matt Toronto, founder of AesthetiCare Medspa and Wellness, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar. And I'm really excited about this one because, hair is a pretty amazing thing when you dig deep in how it grows, why it doesn't grow, why it thins. And in this webinar, we're going to deep dive into why hair loss and thinning hair happens and talk about a lot of the latest advancements into counteracting that, because it's really fascinating what has come out on the market in the last few years. Now, during this webinar, you're going to learn a lot about hair, and then afterwards there's going to be a Q&A, so you can just go to the bottom and click on question and put in your question, and experts will be answering those questions for you. Now, make sure you stay to the end, because one attendee is going to win this $1,500 Revian hair growth hat. And we're going to kind of go into detail here in a little bit on what the Revian hat does. So one attendee will win that. Now, you're going to receive a text after this webinar asking if you want to take advantage of the special. And the special over the next 5 days, if you call in and respond to this text, any of the things we talk about today about hair restoration, hair health, hair growth is going to be 15% off. So you can call, set a consultation to come in and really deep dive into your hair issues, and we are going to present you with the best plan to counteract that. So again, 15% off any of the technologies or products that we talk about in this webinar. So thank you so much for joining us. We're happy that you're here. We know you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to learn a lot about hair, hair loss, hair growth, and hair health. At some point in almost anyone's life, male or female, they're going to notice changes in their hair. And some more significant, some less. So I think when most people think about hair loss, they think about balding men. And I think for years the thought was, hey, on your mom's side of the family, if your grandfather, great-grandfather, the males on the mom's side of the family were losing their hair, you probably are going to lose their hair. And genetics does have a lot to do with it. But there's a lot of other factors today. A lot of it could be health issues that may need medical attention. They can be nutrition issues. One of the things that's gotten very popular are the GLP-1s for weight loss. And one of the side effects for some people is their hair starts to thin. So it's not just hair loss that we've paid a lot of attention to in the last few years. It's hair quality, thinning hair, fragile hair, dry hair. And how can you combat that? What's really nice is there's been so many advancements in the last 5 to 10 years in addressing these issues. Now, as I said, one thing that we strongly recommend to people who come in with hair issues, if it's significant and it's fairly sudden, is to talk to a physician. And dermatologists usually have the most expertise in hair issues. But most people, what they're going to experience is a slow change in their hair. Their hair is going to thin. The quality's not as good. They're going to lose hair. And, in our society, it's kind of over many years, there's an expectation that men will go bald. Some men will go bald, and that's almost socially acceptable. For women, not so much, as they thin hair and they notice their part getting bigger. And luckily, there's so many things we can do about it, and we look so forward in this webinar to teach about these things. So if you're noticing thinning hair, poor hair quality, loss of hair, this is a great time to schedule a consultation and really learn from experts how to combat that. So in the following sections of this webinar, we're going to really deep dive into the different treatments and products that can help with those issues. So here at AesthetiCare Medspa and Wellness, we call our hair program the Revive and Thrive. And we chose that name because it's not just about stopping loss of hair. It's about making the hair you have better quality, thicker, all the qualities that people want in a really nice head of hair. Now, in working with some of the top hair restoration experts in the world, I think it has come to be known that one thing is usually not the best thing. And I think you can equate that to exercise. You never go to the gym and just every day work your biceps. You're going to work your whole body. Not only that, do some cardio, eat well, sleep well. All those things combined lead to great health. Well, what we found with hair is doing a variety of things to attack the issues works better in most cases than just one thing. So in this webinar, we're going to kind of dive into the different treatments and supplements that we have here at AesthetiCare that can help give you that full head of hair that everybody wants. For many, many years, red light therapy has proven to be very beneficial to hair health. And many manufacturers make products and their caps, and red light, really effective wavelengths of red light, can help stimulate blood growth, reduce DHT, which causes poor hair health, and help the existing hair become thicker and stronger. Now, what's nice, in the last several years, there's been a new product come out from a company called Revian, and it is the Revian Hair Hat, which is right here. And this is a little bit different. This uses red light therapy and orange light therapy, LED light therapy. And extensive clinical research has shown that this is twice as effective as the older red light therapy, twice as effective as the prescription minoxidil. And what's really neat about this hat, they are so confident in it that if you use this for 6 months and you're 80% compliant, and that means 10 minutes a day, every day, over 6 months, but 80% of those days. Now, it runs on an app on your phone, so you can see if you're compliant. If you are 80% compliant, you get a 100% refund on this, and it's $1,499. And remember, one of you attending right now is going to win a free one of this at the end of this webinar. But this has proven to be a very easy way, convenient way to really help hair health. What's also really nice about this is when you buy one, 2 people in your household can use the same hat. So your significant other, whatever who would be convenient, you sharing this, can use the same hat. You would each have your own app. But when you come in for your consultation, we'll really go into the science behind this, the clinical studies. This has, I believe, over 17 patents on it. So it really is the best light therapy for hair health. And we've been carrying this now for about 6 months, and the feedback we have on it has been fantastic. Over the years, research has shown that a lot of hair health is due to nutrition. And the #1 recommended nutritional supplements for hair by dermatologists is Nutrafol. And Nutrafol has a wide variety of plans for men and women. They have vegan options, and some of their options include the shampoo and the conditioner for hair health. And we have found that this, combined with other therapies, can really be beneficial for overall hair health, prevent hair loss, stimulate new hair growth, and healthier hair. When you come in for a consultation, our experts will go through the different plans that Nutrafol has, the different supplements and hair products, and they'll let you know if this can be beneficial for you. Now, nutrition, we have found, I think it's becoming such a bigger thing in all aspects of life. We're just finding that so much of the quality of life is based on what you eat, the supplements you take, the balance of all your vitamins, whether it's vitamin C or B12 and zinc and all those things. We have found that can be not only so beneficial to overall health, but overall hair health. So Nutrafol, again, you've probably seen a lot of ads on TV. I see them all again. It's all over the place. It's becoming very popular, and there's a reason, because it works so well. And again, during your consultation, we will go into the science behind Nutrafol and why it may be really good for your overall hair health. Another very effective way to treat hair growth and hair health are topical serums. Now, there's 2 that we carry by Omni, which focuses on growth factors, and Plated, which focuses on exosomes. There has been so much research on the benefit of growth factors and exosomes, showing that not only can it improve the hair health that you have, but stimulate new hair growth. Plated is an interesting story. It's based on 15 years of research at the Mayo Clinic, utilizing exosomes that have proven to wake up dormant hair cells and make them active again. Your hair, the hair follicles and cells are there. They've just gone to sleep. And growth factors and exosomes can be a really effective way, combined with an overall plan, to dramatically improve the health of your hair, help to prevent hair loss, and better yet, increase new hair growth. These are really amazing new advancements in the technology of hair health. Another tool in our toolbox to help with hair health is called PDGF, platelet-derived growth factors. Now, this is fairly new to the aesthetic industry and to the hair industry, but it is a protein that has shown to stimulate collagen elastin growth, stimulate hair growth. It's become very popular in the aesthetic industry topically after things like microneedling RF, to not only improve the results of the treatment, but also to decrease downtime. Now, luckily, they've also figured that this is a very beneficial treatment for hair growth. It is a topical protein that's applied. We can apply it post microneedling to get better penetration into the skin. But this is another thing that when you come in for your consultation, our experts will talk about the advantages of PDGF and see if you might be a candidate for that. But there's so many things now, and it's so fun that we have so many ways to dramatically improve your hair, improve the quality of your hair, and reduce hair loss. So if you're on this webinar, you probably have an interest in getting better hair. You got some hair loss that you'd like to stop. You'd like to grow some new hair. So why would you choose AesthetiCare? Well, one of the things that you might not know about AesthetiCare is not only have we been serving Kansas City for 25 years, we have become one of the largest aesthetic and wellness centers in the entire United States. We have an amazingly well-trained staff, and when we decide to venture off into a new area such as hair restoration, we don't do it in a very simple fashion. We deep dive, we study. We've had one of our nurse practitioners researching this for over 2 years and focusing on what are the best products and best treatments that can give us reliable results. We use high-resolution photography to where you can literally count the follicles and how thick the follicles are in your hair. We want to make sure that what we offer works, and it works for everybody. We are going to be honest with you in how we treat hair growth. If you came in and you've been bald for 10 years and there's no activity, may not be the best candidate for some amazing results. But most people will realize at some point in their life that their hair is thinning, they're noticing hair loss, the hair quality is not as good. And I will be honest, the earlier you address that, the more effective these treatments are. But we do not charge for our consultations. When you come in, you will sit down with a true expert. You're going to learn a lot about your specific issues with hair and what are the best treatments and the best products to give you the head of hair that we all want: healthy, luxurious, vibrant hair. Thank you so much for attending this webinar. We love providing education on the latest advancements in aesthetics and wellness to the Kansas City area. Now, one of you in a little bit is going to be receiving a phone call letting you know that you won a $1,500 Revian hair cap. It's an amazing device, and it'll be really fun to make that phone call. Now, please look at the screen. There's a little box you can click questions, and you can type in any questions you have, and over the next half hour, we're going to answer all of those on air. Also remember, you're going to be receiving a text after this if you're on this webinar asking you if you would like to take advantage of the 15% discount on all the things we've talked about and set up your own personal consultation. This offer will be good until Friday, over the next 5 days. Like I said, we're so happy that you attend these. About every 2 months we do these webinars, and I think it's very important that we do our best to educate Kansas City on everything that goes on in aesthetics and wellness and all the advancements that AesthetiCare offers. So thank you for attending, and we look forward to answering your questions, and we look forward to seeing you very soon here at AesthetiCare.